angel who has forsaken sympathy. Rise up, young boy, and make yourself a legend. Blue skies and beckoning winds are trying to open the door of your heart, but you're gazing at me as if you cannot see. You just stand there smiling vacantly. Your eyes hold such innocence. You're blind to the fate that will soon come to pass, but it's summoning you with a touch like a sigh. You seek it without knowing why. But someday I know that you will be awakened, and your eyes will finally see. These wings on your back are just waiting to guide you. The future will soon set you free. This cruel thesis, a spiteful angel's litany, will soon soar from the window of your destiny. White hot pathos, a desecrated symphony. Stay true to this and don't betray your memory. Come now, reach out, you must embrace reality. Rise up, young boy, and make yourself a legend. Slept forever so long, embraced in affection and cradled with care. But with morning's approach comes an echoing cry. It tells you to wave your dreams goodbye. And the moon is shining above. It wishes to show just how fragile you are. You're so frail and slight in its silvery light. Our fate is not one we can fight. Someday I hope that we'll be reunited, if that is what's destined to be. Perhaps we'll discover that elusive Bible, and then we will finally be free. This cruel thesis, a spiteful angel's mockery, will bring with it the sorrow of futility. Hold on tightly and do not lose vitality. You must wake up, for now the dream is history. Come now, reach out, you must embrace humanity. Rise up, young boy, and make yourself a legend. Love is the thread of the story that's woven, the future and present and past. I may not ever ascend to the heavens, but I know my love will still last. This cruel thesis, a spiteful angel's litany, will soon soar from the window of your destiny. White hot pathos, a desecrated symphony. Stay true to this and don't betray your memory. Come now, reach out, you must embrace reality. Rise up, young boy, and make yourself a legend.
And he went up from thence unto Bethel, and he was going up by the way. There came forth little children out the city, and mocked him. And they said unto him, Go up thou, bald head, go up thou, bald head. And he turned back, and looked upon them, and cursed them in the name of the Lord. And then came forth 2 she-bears out the wood, and tare 42 children of them. And he went from thence to Mount Carmel, and he thence returned to Samaria.
The following is a PSA from the Putting Bugs in Your Head department. The government and large shady enterprises are listening to your private thoughts. Bluetooth devices give off toxic radiation, liquefying thoughts and transmitting them back to the government servers. There's no way to block the government server once a mind link is created. However, the mind link is only created at the time of ear insertion. To trick the nanomachines with the earpod device, use a bug implanted inside the ears. Spiders are ideal due to their many eyes for sight. Insert the insect into the ear canal and then add the Bluetooth device. The AirPods will now mind link with the bug's brain instead of your own. Stay safe out there, friends.
Mother, log off your gambling site and vacate the living room.
Fuck you, bish, I gots to gamble.
I need to do my Godot-centered internet show.
But nobody watches your gay little internet show.
Mother, you leave me no choice. Nobody messes with my gay little internet show.
And alright, yeah, dude, what's up? Yeah, we got some cool intro videos. I think they're pretty awesome. I definitely didn't make them myself. Just because it's my voice doesn't mean I made them. No, it was definitely me. I think they're pretty cool. Alright. So, after I pretty much fucking rage quit on the last fucking stream because the shit got really annoying and complicated, I had to continually build more and more bullshit and make it even more complicated. This is a guy that we have added to the game. His name is Simple John. So I'm just going to play the start screen so I can show off what we have. Alright, so we can choose. We have 3 characters. I just kind of made them up very fast. We got Father Benedict, we have Friar Ron, and we have Simple John. And his name is Jon. Mine is John. So I am not a simpleton like him. Hold on, my chat's all fucked up. All right, I don't know if chats are coming through or whatever. They sometimes appear rudimentary costs, yeah. But anyway, here are the. So we have like all of his attributes right here, and they change with which one we have. So we can like see their attributes and whatnot. Yeah. The idea is we then create a like save, so it'll be like player 1 or whatever. And then we'll start the game, but I don't have that coded in just yet. I just have all the information loaded. So now what we're going to be doing is, I guess, we could be taking this and we could be sending it in there to the game. Damn, I'm trying to figure out if I really want to work on this tonight or what the fuck I want to do. I really don't want to keep working on this, but we just need to keep plugging away at it to get it done. Like, it's got to get done. So... alright, I think, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And this guy's supposed to be an assassin, by the way. He's just going to be a friar. I kind of modeled him off an old boss I used to have. It was just a lazy fuck who didn't want to do anything. And, yeah, he's going to throw stuff. He's going to have a blade. Going to be an assassin. Yeah, these are basically Morrowind stats, but we're using, so like, Divine Mercy is just luck, Divine Intellect is intellect, Vigor is health, Constitution is whatever the other one was, Quickness is speed. I don't know, I think it sounds cooler.
We're gonna have these are the weapons. I think that'll be pretty simple. We got cloth, metal, and hide. Those are the 3 types of. It's kind of like heavy, you know, light and medium, but whatever. And then there was all these cool Catholic words for different shit that we could do. I couldn't find a word for sneaking around, so I just made up my own sneakiness. Hold on, I gotta get my cat out of my fucking. Kitty cat. Kitty cat. Get out of there. Alright. Yeah, but like, I think adjuration is like cursing people, charism is like healing, benediction is like a miracle or something, so, yeah, I gotta relook up the definitions, but it sounds cooler since we're doing it like, you know, monastery themed, and, he's got flip-flops, dude. Yeah, that's how you know he's cool. He's wearing flip-flops. He couldn't even be bothered to put on real fucking shoes. And Simple John, he's got big boots on. I think Father Benedict has just got regular shoes, which is good. Not too many folks watching this, therefore I feel privileged. Well, you are very privileged, Igor. We're all very privileged. Alright, so... I have no idea how this is going to work. It probably won't work so good. It's definitely not going to do what I think it's going to do. But if we hit start game... I don't think it's going to do anything. It probably just makes a new save file. Yeah, we're not like transitioning to another scene. I thought it was locked up because we were going to transition to another scene, but apparently not. So, alright. But I bet it did make a new save. I bet if we load it now, we'll have a new save file off to our left. Yeah, player A. We got Quasimodo. He predicted all this. And then we got John Lennon. He didn't predict his fate. Poor John Lennon. He was too much of a phony. Anyway. Yeah, so now this is... let me open this up real quick. So I got to go to my user data, which is saved at runtime. I just got to open that up on... You go to your local folder, you go to share, and then you got to go to Godot, app user data, and you select the game you want. And then I have my folder here, so it's player saves. So this is player A. And we really don't have that much information here. We got to add in all that information. So nice. Yeah, we pretty much have everything right there. We're gonna put that in. We got to add in something for his inventory. We got to add in. Let's take a look. I was adding in some stuff for quests and whatnot. I'm just trying to remember how that works. This is where it all gets, you know, super fucking complicated. Damn it. That is not what I meant to do. Oh no. Yeah, let's... I'm not very good with VS Code. I'm trying to force myself to use it, so I'm gonna like be floundering around in the interface. So I want to select this folder, and then I want to open that one. Alright, there we go. I'm trying to use it more because, you know, I can actually do this shit, which is really good. And, has anyone ever told you that you look like Professor Quirrell from Harry Potter? No. No. No, thank you. That makes me feel great, dude. Wasn't he the evil fucking guy? Wasn't he like a gay evil guy? I don't know. I don't watch Harry Potter because I'm an adult. I watch Sopranos, okay? He's the bald guy with Voldemort at the back of his head. Yeah. That's who I was thinking it was. It's Professor Lupus or something, right? And there's the other one, Professor, damn. My cat's running all the fuck around. Sorry, I was trying to come up with something funny, but I had nothing. I just remember it's very clear, like, like around like 2000s when they made like the first, when like Dumbledore is like, they like totally stepped up the liberal progressivism in the movie, like right after Obama won the election in like 2008. It's basically like Dumbledore's like, I'm gay, Harry. Because everyone was like, if you go back and watch the movies, everyone's dressed pretty normally until like after 2008, and then they're all dressed like the most flamboyant fucking people on the planet. And it's just like, oh, I wonder what agenda Hollywood was trying to push. Or maybe I'm just a fucking schizo. My cat's flipping the fuck out. My dad used to get so pissed whenever he would see Harry Potter on the TV. He would just be like, "That's a bunch of them fag witches on the TV. You better turn that shit on." Peace. All right, what am I fucking doing here? So we got to go to our game manager. I got to stop reminiscing about old 2000s lore. Alright, so when we have our start screen, what do we fucking do? Cool, so we're loading all of our information. We're able to grab it here. We're updating the pictures based on the thing. So when we create the player, we are gonna make our choice. We're basically gonna use this again. I'm just gonna grab this. We're gonna match. Cool. And so where is our there should be like a click on a button and that should load the game. Yeah, on start game pressed right here. There we go. So we're gonna match index and var index is going to be our option button dot can we get active index or something? I think we need an equal sign somewhere in there. The options button, let me take a look at that real quick. So this guy right here, I just want to basically have whatever option is selected. So it's just selected. So the property is just selected. Awesome. I think so. If nothing is selected, it'll be -1. Cool. Very useful. Uh-oh. What was it? I totally forgot what it was. Sorry, selected. That's a weird way to say it. Selected. Index. Why isn't that working? Found indent. Expected end of statement. Oh, yeah, because we need... There we go. I'm good at programming. I'm very good at it. Cool. So we don't need to update this. We could save these. We might as well save them. Actually, let's not overcomplicate things for right now. We don't need to display anything. Cool. So, I'm just getting a little more organized. This stat loader data is basically from our JSON here. All we do is load this. I'm just loading this information in a usable way in Godot. So it just loads it as a dictionary. So then we can call upon these tributes, these attributes, or whatever the fuck they're called. Yeah, and that'll be how we do it. Cool. So we have to just save this to our stats, right, as our player, because this is essentially like our template, and then we're saving our template to our player. So we're gonna have to save it to the player file. So we should have a player file at this point. Should have a player file. I think I just went over top of it. I could be wrong too. On start game pressed. Alright, so we're just making this info dictionary. So that's our text edit. Awesome. I'm going to leave a note saying we are not scrubbing any input. Very intelligent. Very intelligent. There we go. Cool. So what I want to do now is so I have the name the file is supposed to be, but I don't think we've actually made the file yet. So I'm going to go to this function here, game started. Current loaded file equals info current loaded. Okay. Save player data. Awesome. So this is where we actually save the player data, which is what we don't want to do anymore. I'm going to not do that. This is fine. But we're gonna create a base template. Yeah. I gotta go not to here. Let's go here. I gotta look up some shit real quick of how I was doing it. Alright, so yeah, I'm just trying to think what I'm gonna need. Oh, I didn't realize I was still on the fucking screen. So I'll show you what I'm looking at. kind of like spitballing ideas with ChatGPT, and essentially what I'm trying to do is make a save file that looks something like this. So we'll have like, you know, player is the actual name of the file, and then it will be the character you chose, the level, and this will be, you know, updated and all that stuff. And we're just going to be saving all the values to here. I want to start like adding these in. I'm just trying to think all the stuff that I'm going to need. We are going to need like a location. Yeah, why don't we just go ahead and do that? Drop in, merge, update the character block. All right, I don't want to fucking do that. I'm just going to do it from scratch because I don't feel like I need to stop getting all ChatGPT the fuck out, dude. Okay. So what do we have? We have this info dict with I think just holds the name of the file. This is the name of the save file. I'm gonna leave another comment. This is the old way. So what do we need now? We need to go back to the start screen. We basically have new data I didn't account for yet, and we need to now account for that new data. I didn't do any planning on this system, so I'm making it all up as I go. So it's, you know, the most advanced system the world's ever seen every day. You know, that's how it works. So stat loader data, what does that look like? I know we have it printed out somewhere. It basically looks like this. Simple John, and that's based on who we have. Cool. So I guess we just need to can we just save all that to a JSON and add some more stuff in there? So load JSON to dict, so now it's a dictionary. If I go stat loader data, yeah, and I can go like here and go inventory, equals, and we could, you know, specify an inventory for each guy. So we could even do that back in the Simple John thing, but why not? We'll do it here because it gives us more control over it. So we'll say like, this doesn't even do anything. We'll just say health potion, to club. This is just bullshit, random stuff, but you know, we can at least read from it. Club, we'll have 1. Cool. And I think we need to make we need to make a quest as well, but just have it be a blank dictionary. We'll call this quest. And I'm going to move around how this is done. I think I'm going to have to make this up here. And then I'm going to set it equal to stuff here. And for now, I'm going to take it all down. What's the problem? Oh, I can't do it up here. Yeah, that would make sense. That would make a lot of fucking sense. All right. Assignment is not allowed inside an expression. Oh yeah, I guess I gotta go 1 back. There we go. So now we're giving them the same whatever. We're going to go health potion. I might actually have some code for that. So we'll go 4, and I think I'm just going to go axe because I do have an axe. I think it was iron axe. So iron axe. There we go. And yeah. Sorry, I moved around some stuff. Alright. So we're making an empty quest dictionary. We have this inventory. Alright, fuck it. Let's... what are we going to do? I guess we'll save all that to a file. Don't we have a dict to JSON? Let's take a look. Let me go back to Godot. JSON. Isn't it like dict to JSON? Maybe it's just to JSON. To JSON. No, you fuck. I know you don't have anything like that. But you have the other way around. Yeah. All right. Whatever. Let's take a look. Let's see, how are we writing the data before? This is creating the shit. If I go back to Game Manager, update or add, awesome. So, oh shit. File access. I'm going to grab all this stuff, and then we'll get rid of the stuff that we don't need, and we'll update it. Basically, I had a bunch of these update or add quest functions, but they're all kind of fucked up now, and we need to get rid of a bunch of these. But first, I just need to make a clean player save, and then we'll add in stuff from there. I basically just didn't have the whole system that I wanted in place, but now I'm kind of building it back up from where it was. I don't know, maybe. Maybe I'm just spinning my wheels. Control Z. So I want to put this in here. All right. We're going to open the file. If we can't, we're going to close it. Why do we need that? File access.read. I thought we were writing. Oh, here we go. Sorry. Yeah, so I guess the first part of that is saving stuff. I wasn't even looking at it that well. Alright, let's get rid of that shit. I think we only need... I was like, yeah, it's a lot of lines. Alright, so... we need to tell it what we're trying to access. So what are we trying to fucking access right now? Yeah, we basically know what... Have we even made the player file? I don't think we have. That is what this was doing. Create player saves folder. So save player data. So we're just saving it to the player saves plus the name. Awesome. So I'm just going to... I'm basically just going to grab this line. We're just going to do it... I'm going to leave a note. We are doing this way... We are doing this beforehand now in the Start screen. Sorry, my cat's scratching at something. All right. Nice. Okay. So cool. Sorry, I worked a full day today, and I was late. I overslept. Ken Cat, I'm gonna kick you out if you keep doing weird shit. That's it. I'm kicked out. She's like hiding behind my dresser. All right. Okay, save path. There we go. Just going to be our user folder, and we're going to be using the text edit. Text edit dot text. Someone would have handled that situation differently. Yeah, it would have shocked the shit out of that cat. I think I got to turn this to an STR, right? STR. Then he would have thrown it against the wall and said, "Stay on the fucking desk." File not declared in the current scope. var file. There we go. What, you don't like that? What's the problem? Save data not declared. Okay, so what does this do? Store string. So we're trying to save data here, so we want to say stat loader data. Unreachable code statement after return and function on start game pressed. Oh, I think this should be back. We don't have a quest ID. There we go. Let's get rid of that shit. Nice. So what are we doing? We have the file. We create. So I don't think we actually have that file created. We're gonna have to do that. Does that open? Does that make one if we don't have it? Can I go to? Let's go to Godot. Let's go to file access. File. Motherfucker. File access. There we go. Where is? I just want to see the open. Yeah, that one right there. The fucking... the main one. Fuck. Am I retarded right now? File access will close. It's freed. Alright. Shouldn't there be like a definition for open right here? Like, why would there not be? Damn. Okay. Am I just retarded? Like, everyone's like, use the docs, and it's like, well, then why wouldn't you have, like, you know? All right. Fucking annoying. Here we go. There we go. Right the fuck there. Awesome. All the way down here. Creates a file access object and opens the file for writing or reading depending on the flags. I was just trying to see if it would make a new file if that one wasn't there. Cool. Nice. Let me ask ChatGPT. How do I create a new file in Godot if it's not there? There, simply. Okay, that's what I was wondering. Like, if you open it for write mode, that's what I believed it would be written automatically. Cool. So I'm not crazy. It just didn't say that because it's stupid. It's because I'm too intelligent for the computer. That's what the problem is here, guys. I'm too smart for this stupid fucking dummy dumb Godot. Yeah, that's what the problem is. Okay. So we should be creating that. We don't want to do this yet. We're probably going to make a whole new function for that. I just want to create the user thing. Cool. So let's just do that and we'll see what the hell this looks like. Nice. Yeah. All right. Ah, man. Okay, so let me just make sure I didn't break anything here. We can still cycle through them. Let's go save name. Shoe nice, and we'll say start game. Invalid access of property on base object null instance. So I probably, yeah, we labeled that all wrong. It should be option button. There we go, and we'll rerun that. Okay. Let's choose Friar Ron. He's got a cool haircut. And we'll say, it was another funny internet name. I don't know. How about iCucks? Anissa OF. Anissa OF. We'll start the game. Alright, so we should have that folder created now. And we'll see what that looks like. Awesome. So, character. We don't actually need all that. I guess we do. Alright, so there's our inventory. We have our quest, which is empty. This is our sword, our sling, our club, our axe. These are our weapons. Nice. Those are the skills. Those are our core attributes. And those are our action pools. Sorry, I was like, that looks really weird, but that's what it's supposed to be. All right. So that's actually saving correctly. I just don't really like the way that this is named character. But whatever. I mean, I guess that's what it is. We have an ID. We have our skills. So yeah, I mean, stuff is named appropriately in here. It's just, it looks a little weird to me, but like, I really have nowhere to complain. They're all dictionaries, which is good. JSON is gonna be good for us. Yeah, is this repeated twice? Do we have that meta? No, it's not. Okay. Cool. And this is what we'll update. So we'll be saving this stuff, and then we'll be checking if there's anything in this quest
Nice. That works really well. We should probably add equipment to that too. So I'm just going to do that for a NISA OF. All right, let's get out of here. Okay. Cool. So yeah, we are going to do that. We're going to add just another empty dictionary, and we'll call that equipment. So that will end up being what we actually have on equipped to us. Equipment. There we go. Equip, right? Yeah, equipment. Cool. We've created the file, and I think now we need to transition into... So if I go back to the game started, current loaded file, we do need to pass that in still. And we really don't need that for right now. Yeah, okay. So what we're gonna do is change the scene. Yeah, I guess we should. We could send in ourself. So we could send in the current scene. And info dict. So back in the start screen, we'll just send in ourself. We're still going to make this call. We're just going to make it at the end here. And it'll be, we'll send in ourself and the info. What's the problem? Too many arguments. No, I fixed it. Didn't you see it? Oh, I didn't save it. There we go. Expected 1, received 2. What do you mean? Should be fine next time I play it. It'll compile correctly, I'm sure. So all I need to do is say we need to change the scene to get tree. Oh shit. Isn't it can't we do like, you fucking piece of shit, why don't you fucking work with me? Get tree dot change scene to packed, right? Change scene to file, and then we'll just do the castle scene. I'm pretty sure it's that one. There we go. We'll see what happens. So we're going to load that, and then we should be in there. And then when we... we're going to get rid of a lot of this shit, because we don't really need that anymore. All right. Let's give that a shot. It'll load. All right. Let's say Ozzy. Rip Ozzy. Washington, D.C. is calling me. I'm sure it's definitely not an Indian person. Okay, let's do it. Yeah, we're picking Simple John. I just want to make sure everything looks good. All right. Start the game. Nice. So we don't really have a model or anything for Simple John, but can I swing my sword? Do I not have a sword? Yeah, I don't have I don't have my sword. That was Ozzy. You should have picked up. Yeah. Looks sick. Yeah, I'm not sure what's up. My sword's gone. But anyway, we did all this work so I can eventually go and talk to this guy who's got some quests for us. But I guess I'll show off the stealth system too. Oh, I set it not to process, so I can't even do that. But yeah, these guys will attack us if we get too close to them. But let's see what happens when I interact with this guy. It's probably going to crash the game. It'd be awesome. What's up? I'm looking for some herbs. Can you hook me up? Okay. All right. All right. This is where we were 2 days ago. But now we have all of the fucking... we have all of the ability to actually do something with it. Sorry. Yeah, I guess I'll just show off my... Let me go back to my castle scene and show off what all this is leading to. So what I've been doing is making all the player save files and making all the boring stuff. Yeah, herb crash %. But if I just load this scene and I wait for my stamina to recharge, I can swing my axe and I can run around. So these guys will attack us. They cast fireballs. And then, yeah, once they run out of magic, they'll come and try and hit us with the sticks. And if they run out of stamina, they're constantly recharging, so they'll recharge and we can hit them too. They should have a jump back, but they have to be like lower in stamina. Yeah, like that guy, he did a jump back. We also have a dodge back, so I don't think ours costs any stamina at the moment, or maybe it does, because I am losing stamina. But yeah, it's pretty simple. They're just kind of operating off the amount of stamina they have, plus their like proximity to the player. So, not the best. And that can happen where it starts playing the sound effect, but it doesn't summon the fireball because you're too close to them. Let's try and kill one of them. There we go. We got one of them. Our stamina refills pretty slow. And yeah, that will do damage to us. It does like half our health though. So yeah, we got these guys. They're going to be like one of our main enemies. We're trying to set up a quest where we have to pick up this cactus. We also have this leg plant over here. Sorry if that's like super fucking annoying. We have this, and then we also have this weird face plant, baby's face plant we're going to have to pick up. I got to make it smaller. There we go. So we can see that it's in like a pot and everything. Yeah. So, the idea is that that weird guy over there, the pentagram demon guy, is going to give us a quest to get to kill some snails. Oh shit, I'm stuck. Damn it. Yeah. Well, thank you. Yeah, I'll show off the snail. The snail looks pretty good. Where is my character? I'm just going to move him over here. And so we have like these patrol routes for our enemies, so they just patrol along this route. And that's what our snail is going to be doing. He moves back and forth between like 5 points. And so the idea with him is he's going to have like a ton of health, and the sludge he leaves behind is going to be like toxic. So we're going to have a quest to kill like a bunch of these snails, but he doesn't do any damage right now. It just has this like effect on it. But so yeah, the idea would be to put like a bunch of those guys in a small area like this, and then you have to kill them all. So I was gonna do like, you know, if you have boots on or something, it'll do less damage. So you gotta buy some boots by killing a demon or some shit. You know, just simple fucking mechanics like that. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make this like a whole little thing. Maybe like a max like 5-hour playthrough, but just make a fully fledged game with all this shit. Yeah, we have a day-night cycle. It's just going really slow, so the sun is going up and down or whatever. And yeah, so that's where we're at right now. And what I'm trying to do now is, once I talk to the this NPC viewer guy, he's gonna be giving us our first quest and all that. Have I published any games yet? I have. Let me bring it up. I put up. I made a King Cobra game. I actually made a couple. I'll bring up my itch. Itch.io. King Cobra. Oh, I think it was Puffer's Last Stand. Puffer's Last Stand. Yeah, so this is like one of my fucking games that I made. More information. Author Average Godot Enjoyer. So these are the games that I've made. Some of them are like tutorial games. These are like some of the first ones I made. But I don't have anything like that published. Yeah, we have a JFS smoking parody game. Rip King Cobra, dude. Super fucking sad that he died. But yeah, I built this one on stream, so if you want to take a look at that, that's cool. But yeah, this is going to be like the first game I'm going to try and publish on Steam and have it actually go somewhere. At least, like, you know, try and sell it for like, you know, $2 or whatever. But yeah, eventually I want to make like a game studio and make games. I want to work for Sweet Baby Inc. Yeah, I want to make a game about lesbians. Lesbians beating up Nazis. Okay, that's what I want to make that game. What was that one about all the fucking cringe lords and they were singing that song? Concord or whatever. No, that wasn't it. It was, oh man. Jushua did a stream about it. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, but no, I don't know what type of games I'd make. Dustborn, yeah, that one was so fucking funny. I remember the Kino Casino covered that one a little bit, and then so did Mad at the Internet. Yeah, it was like even the I don't know, even the people who were like trying to make the game were like, damn, this is fucking cringe, man. This is like Reddit bad. Alright. I do have to use the bathroom real quick, so I'm going to I guess I'll put on Dagoth Wave. If it'll ever play. Yeah, give me 1 second.
Well, the moon and star come to me through fire and war. Oh, oh, come near afar, come and look upon my heart, weapons. It is not too late for my mercy. Oh, oh, come and look upon the heart, upon the heart. Oh, 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 I'm a god. How can you kill a god? What a grand and intoxicating innocence. I'm a god. How can you kill a god? Shame on you, sweet Nerevar. I'm a god. I'm a god. I'm a god, god. I'm a god. I'm a god. I'm a god. Welcome, moon and star. Come to me through fire and war. Oh, oh, come, Nerevar. Come and look upon the heart. Upon the heart. Oh, lay down your weapons. It is not too late for my mercy. Oh, oh, come and look upon the heart. Upon the heart.
All right. Yeah. So cool. What are we gonna do? Let's just keep going. I really want to get this shit to a workable state. Oh, I forgot about the other ones I made. I have a game on GitHub that I made. It was called Typing of the Godot, and it was basically Typing of the Dead, but I made it in Godot. So that one's like free to download. You can just go check it out on my GitHub. But I think my GitHub is like John Goss 725 or something. I use my real name because I'm real smart. All right. Good thing this face is AI generated. Good thing I'm actually a European man living in, you know, South Africa. All right. Definitely not an American. All right. So when I speak to the NPC, these are the two quests that we're gonna have. Gonzalo. Yeah, I heard there's another ceasefire in guys, big news. There's a ceasefire in Israel for the millionth fucking time. Ceasefire in Gaza, guys. They've solved it. Everything's fixed now. Sorry, I thought I heard something. It was weird. A lot of commotion going on outside. But yeah, I don't know. Didn't they already do that like a fucking month ago? Oh my god, it's so fucking annoying. They've decided to stop shooting at each other for 2 days. And then they'll go back to complaining about, oh man, why do we have to keep shooting at each other? It's so fucking annoying. Okay, so these are the two quests we're gonna have. I'm just trying to think. Trump needs... I don't know, we should get something out of the deal. I mean, what the fuck are we getting right now? And nobody can even, like, you know, that's the question you can't ask on Fox News. That's the question you can... I can't make that joke. That'd be fucked up. Yeah. Plus, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to use my brain. Use my pattern recognition here. So, we're coming... Let's just trace the logic of this. We're coming from the start screen. We're saying, game manager, game started. Of course, there's a problem with it. Expected at most 1, but received 2. But the problem is, I done updated the son of a bitch, and it got 2. See, I'm passing in the current scene. Why? Why are you complaining? I thought we had to queue free, but I think since we're changing the scene, changes the running scene after loading the pack scene and creating a new instance. All right. Cool. So all we're doing is loading the castle scene. Perfect. So then when we interact, our player, we talk to the NPC, we check the NPC quests, we then fill the quests from the NPC in our quest manager.get quests. Cool. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we're going to go here and update that, and we're just going to see what that returns. This will not work with more than one quest right now. We shall see. Awesome. Let's see. And let me go to the start screen, and we're going to hide some of this stuff. We don't need to print out all that stuff that I already know is coming. There we go. We're going to hide that. And nice. Yeah. Oh, I'm in the wrong fucking area. And it's not, I'm pressing the exit button, but there's an error when I exit, so that's why it's not crashing, it just looks like it's crashing. I gotta move the player back to over here. Yeah, we're gonna put him right near there. Alright, so we come over here, I press the space bar, we talk to him. Hey man, what's up? I'm looking for some herbs, can you hook me up? We have that. So that's about as far as we have. I'm just going to exit out here and see what's showing up. If we go to our output, I'll bring this up. Here's what we're interacting with. This is from the check quest. So am I getting both quests, or am I just getting the one? Bruce, sight, and vigor. Cool. So I think it's looping quest ID from check. All right. Quest ID from check player file. All right, let's take a look at that. I'm not sure what that's about. Yeah, let's go to player. Fill quests. Check player file for quest state. Okay, so this is what we need to check. Current loaded file. We need to update this. So instead of being John Lennon, it needs to be whatever we have currently. Are we in the game manager? We are. Awesome. So I'll just update this. Okay, cool. So that should actually be updated. Awesome. So we go there, we check if the file's there. If we don't have quests, quest state, where are we updating this? Oh, I just spoofed the input. Okay, so nice. We need to did I print out the save data? Let's take a look at that. Quest ID from check player file for quest state. Quest ID. Control F. Quest ID from. Damn, where is that printing out? Quest ID from check player file. Quest ID. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. So that's the name of the quest, basically. And then we're checking if our character file contains that. So if our save data... let's do this. I'm just going to print... check for, well, actually we'll print the save data right here. So where is that? Do we have that going on somewhere? So it's getting there, but it's not printing it. I guess maybe let's try that again. We'll see what happens. This should be printing somewhere, right? Because this is printing. I wonder if this is causing issues. But we would see a print statement. Alright, fuck it. Let's try it again. Something's up here. We'll fix it. Awesome. Yeah. It should be right under here, right? Frumps the damn check quest thing. We return the quest. Interesting. Save path. Let's just do this. Print content. Let's just see if that does anything. I'm also going to do this. Print dash n, and that'll at least let me know if it's like returning something or I'm just missing whatever's going on. New lines. There we go. It is this one playing, right? It's gotta be. Cool. Oh, that's right, but we don't have, it's gonna be fucked up, so I gotta go, I think I have to say Anissa OF up here instead. Anissa OF. Is that what the name of it was? Let me take a look. Anissa OF, yeah. Cool, we should be good now. That should work better. We're all right, so we talked to him and then we exit out. Cool, so we are getting what we need. And we have our quests. Oh, so I need to change this to quests with an S. That's going to be one thing. So I'll go back to our start screen. When we make the dictionary, it'll be quests. Nice. So awesome. We're going to go from the start screen and run it again, and we should be able to make a new character, jump that character in, and then press it, and we'll see what happens then. Yeah. Cool. Should be good. So we got Father Benedict. It doesn't really matter what we choose. We'll choose hello, whatever. I'm pretty fucking tired. All right. Let's say start game. Then we will talk to this guy looking for some herbs. Can you hook me up? Let me go ahead and exit out, and we'll see. Overflow. Awesome. Okay, so yeah, it was because we were trying to read from the wrong type of information. So now it looks like our information is coming through better. I don't know why it did it so many times though. Content. Ack. Yeah. So we must have some type of problem with our looping. Let's, yeah, it's not this one. It is down here. No, it's not. It's over here. And it's this one right here. So we're printing this save data. Let's not even do that. So can we just say, can I just print save data quests? We basically need to check if quest has a key. Can we just say .has key? What do we want to check? We want to check if it has the key. Oh, we want to check if it has the quest ID. Yeah. check for ID. And if not, we want to save it. If not, we want to save the quest in there. Now we want to save the quest in here. We need to get a good quest save format without clogging the file. Yeah, so that's going to be our next step. That's probably what I'm going to do tomorrow, but I'm probably going to get out of here for tonight just because it's getting pretty late and I got other stuff I got to take a look at. But yeah, I'll just go over. So our snail man, he's going to be our enemies. The thing is going to be. So the whole idea for the game is you're going to start out over here. There'll be some dummies you can fight with to learn some skills. You're either going to be. We'll take a look. Start screen. We have Simple John. Simple John's eyes are far apart, but his heart is rock steady. I meant to say in the right place. With abnormally large hands and stature, Simple John has a plan to beat down the demons of the monastery. Clubs and throwing weapons. He's going to be a fighter. And those are like his tributes. So intellect, very small. Vigor, that'll be larger than most. He'll be good with axe and, club. Metal armor. Then we got like Father Benedict. It's gonna be like a holy build. Good with I guess we'll do sword or whatever. We just gotta pick like one thing he'll be good at, and then all of his spells will be a lot better. And then we'll have this guy who's kind of more of a joke character. He's gonna be like an assassin, throwing weapons, blade. Gonna be more sneaking and shit. How's it going, Blenzerk? Hello. But yeah, once we, choose one of these guys, I probably shouldn't have selected anything over here, but we'll start the game. We don't have this model loading in yet. We just have a first-person character. Yeah, but we have this world over here. We got an invisible staircase. The idea is we come in over here, we're going to go into this area. We'll probably talk to this guy. He's going to be inside of a house. He's going to have us collect some plants. It'll be that seeing cactus, the leg plant right there, and then the baby face plant over there. So we're going to have to grab those, and yeah, we'll have like a couple of ways to end the quest. I want it to be either you like poison the demon, you bring back the things, and you like make the potion or have it blessed or something, and that'll kill him. Or you can work with him and he'll sell you potions or whatever. So you basically get a merchant. Basically however you want to run the game. These guys are going to be like base enemies. Yeah, and then we're going to have these guys. I haven't decided whether they're going to be an NPC or an enemy just yet. But they're like the face chest guys, the blemmies or whatever from medieval folklore. But yeah, he'll give you 2 quests. One will be collect the flowers. The other is going to be kill 6, probably kill 6 snails. So I'll probably have like a trap door or something underneath him. So you'll just go down and then go fight the snails in there. It'll be a small confined place, and the snails kind of like shoot poisonous ooze. So yeah. I think the limit with Godot would be multiplayer. I've seen a lot of people have a lot of problems with multiplayer in Godot. Oh, I kept getting stuck. There is a section of the wall I could like walk through. I forgot to put collision on it. Yeah, so here's my snail over here. And so the idea is that like trail behind him is going to be poison that's going to harm the player. And we'll have a bunch of fucking snails in a small place so you have to kill them all, and maybe get some like rubber boots or something somewhere in the cave. I'll have like a little secret stash with the hidden boots, and then if you can't find them, then you're pretty much fucked. But yeah, it's just gonna do like damage over time or whatever. And we'll put them in a small place like this. And then my plan basically is if I want to build like a different area, I'll just put a door in right here. So you'll like use this door and go to the snail area, kill all the snails, then come back out. So I don't have to include it in this like big giant world that I've made. And yeah, here are the stats. So it's running at like 84 frames per second. Yeah, so I mean not too bad. Let's see, what do we got? Total primitives in frame, 70, 80,000, somewhere in there. Good shit. We don't I don't know how many we need. Render of calls in frame. Let's see, what type of I'm about to exit out, but what type of graphics card do I have? Let's see, we got a NVIDIA GeForce 1660 Super. I think I have like an AMD something or other. I don't fucking know. The 3D model is a masterpiece. I use Make Human. So yeah, I'll just open up Blender. Oops. Blender. Father Benedict. So I didn't really make this. I just had I made it in like Make Human, which is a free application, and then I just went into GIMP and re-dyed. I changed the picture to make it different colors on this robe. The robe came with Make Human too, and there's like hairstyles to choose from. So yeah, there's like a base mesh, and then it just adds on clothes and stuff. That's the skeleton, which is all fucked up. But yeah, so I don't have this included in the game yet to like move around. I'm gonna have to go to Mixamo and animate him and then bring it back in, so that'll be a whole pain in the ass. I don't know if I'm gonna go full Morrowind where you can zoom out 3D, third person, not 3D. I might do that because it does look cool, but it would be a whole mess of shit to do. So but yeah, thanks everyone for coming out. I'm gonna get out of here just 'cause I gotta go eat some food. But yeah, this is called Kingdom of Fate. It's a Morrowind-like thing in Godot. But peace out, y'all. Take it easy.